Imagine a universe where everyone has access to digital currency. A place where financial inclusion is not just a dream, but a reality. This is the vision of PiNetwork, a revolutionary platform that aims to democratize cryptocurrency for everyone. Picture a world where digital currency is as common as the air we breathe. No longer confined to tech-savvy individuals or financial experts, digital currency is now accessible to everyone, from students to retirees, from urban dwellers to those in remote areas. This is the vision of PiNetwork. PiNetwork is not just another cryptocurrency, it is a movement towards a more inclusive financial system. PiNetwork wants to make cryptocurrency easy to use. Imagine being able to mine cryptocurrency without needing expensive hardware or advanced technical knowledge. It's as simple as using an app on your phone. With just a few taps you can start mining PiCoin, the digital currency of the Pi ecosystem. In February 2025, PiNetwork launched its Open Mainnet. This was a monumental event, marking the transition from a test network to a fully operational blockchain. This was a big step. The launch of the Open Mainnet was celebrated by the Pi community worldwide. It signified that PiNetwork was ready to take on the challenges of the real world. It means Pi is now a real, working blockchain. This is not just a concept or a prototype, it is a fully functional blockchain that can handle real transactions and smart contracts. Think of it like launching a spaceship. The Open Mainnet was the launch pad, and now PiNetwork is on its journey through the vast expanse of the digital universe. The Open Mainnet was the launch. It was the moment when PiNetwork transitioned from theory to practice, from vision to reality. Now Pi is on its journey. The network is expanding and more people are joining the Pi community every day. The heart of PiNetwork is PiCoin. This digital currency is the lifeblood of the Pi ecosystem, enabling transactions, smart contracts, and more. This is the digital currency of the Pi ecosystem. PiCoin is not just a token, it is a symbol of a new era in digital finance. Like stars in a galaxy, Pi users can mine PiCoin. Mining PiCoin is not resource-intensive. It is designed to be energy efficient and accessible to everyone. They do this by simply using the app and verifying their identity. This ensures that the network remains secure and that each user is a real person, contributing to the integrity of the Pi ecosystem. When PiCoin first launched, its value soared. It was a moment of euphoria for early adopters and crypto enthusiasts who had been following the project closely. The initial excitement was palpable, with social media buzzing and forums filled with discussions about the potential of this new digital currency. It reached a high of $2.98. This peak was seen as a validation of the project's promise and the hard work of its developers. Investors who got in early were thrilled, and many believed this was just the beginning of PiCoin's upward trajectory. Excitement was in the air, people saw the potential, the community was growing rapidly, and there was a sense of camaraderie among investors. They shared tips, strategies, and predictions, all hoping to ride the wave of success together. The future looked bright, and the sky seemed to be the limit. But then, like a comet losing its tail, the price dropped. The decline was swift and unexpected, leaving many investors in shock. The forums that were once filled with optimism now echoed with concern and confusion. What had gone wrong? Why was PiCoin losing its value so rapidly? By April 2025 it was down to 40 cents. Why? There were some challenges. The market was becoming increasingly competitive and new regulations were being introduced that affected the entire cryptocurrency landscape. Additionally, there were technical issues and delays in the development of PiCoin's infrastructure. PiCoin wasn't listed on big exchanges yet. This limited its accessibility and liquidity, making it difficult for investors to trade. Many potential buyers were hesitant to invest in a coin that wasn't available on the major platforms they trusted. This lack of visibility was a significant hurdle for PiCoin. This made it hard to buy and sell. The low liquidity meant that even small trades could cause significant price fluctuations, adding to the uncertainty and risk for investors. Frustration grew as people found it challenging to execute their trades efficiently. However, the story doesn't end there. Despite the setbacks, the PiCoin community remained hopeful. They believed in the project's long-term vision and were determined to see it succeed. There were discussions about new strategies and potential partnerships that could help turn things around. The upcoming Consensus 2025 event reignited hope. This major blockchain conference was seen as an opportunity for PiCoin to showcase its progress and attract new interest. The anticipation was building, and many believed that this event could be a turning point. Anticipation pushed the price back up. As news of the event spread, more investors started to take notice. The renewed interest led to increased trading activity, and the value of PiCoin began to rise once again. It was a sign that the market still had faith in the project's potential. By May 11th, it was trading between $1.40 and $1.50. This recovery brought a sense of relief to many investors who had held on through the tough times. It also attracted new investors who were eager to get in on the action. Could this be the start of another surge? The future remains uncertain, but the resilience of the PiCoin community and the renewed interest in the project suggests that anything is possible. Investors are watching closely, hoping for another rise in value. Mark your calendars. May 14, 2025 is a big day for PiNetwork. Dr. Nicholas Kokalis, one of Pi's founders, will speak at Consensus 2025. This is a major event in the crypto world. This is PiNetwork's first time on a global stage since its mainnet launch. The Pi community is buzzing with excitement. What will Dr. Kokalis reveal? Everyone is hoping for news about the Pi ecosystem. Will there be new partnerships? Will PiCoin be listed on major exchanges? The anticipation is building. The big question on everyone's mind: can PiCoin hit $2 again? The market sentiment is optimistic. Many believe it's only a matter of time. The price is already showing strength. It recently broke through the $1.30 resistance level. Technical analysis also suggests a bullish outlook. If PiCoin can break through the $1.60 to $1.80 range, $2 is the next logical target. Some analysts even predict it could go higher to $2.20 or more. Section 5, the power of the Pi community, fueling the rocket to $2. One of PiNetwork's greatest strengths is its community. Over 55 million users are part of the Pi universe. They are passionate and dedicated. They believe in Pi's vision. The Pi community is actively promoting the project. Hashtags like #PiNetwork May 14 and #PiCoin $2 are trending online. This enthusiasm can have a real impact. It creates hype and attracts new users. Section 6. Charting the course, what Pi needs to blast off to $2. While community support is crucial, PiNetwork needs to deliver on its promises. The community forms the backbone of any successful cryptocurrency, and PiNetwork is no different. The enthusiasm and dedication of its members can drive adoption and usage, but this alone isn't enough. The network must prove its worth through tangible results and consistent progress. Here are some key things that will propel PiCoin to $2 and beyond. First and foremost, the network needs to expand its ecosystem. This means creating more real-world applications and use cases for PiCoin. Without practical uses, the coin will struggle to gain traction and value. Ecosystem expansion. Pi needs more real-world uses. Think about how Bitcoin and Ethereum have grown. They have a multitude of applications ranging from financial transactions to smart contracts. PiCoin needs to follow a similar path. Think apps, games, and ways to spend PiCoin. Imagine being able to use PiCoin to buy everyday items, pay for services, or even participate in online gaming. The more versatile the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Roadmap. Clarity. The Pi team needs to be transparent. Transparency builds trust, and trust is essential for any cryptocurrency to succeed. Investors and users need to know what the team is working on, what milestones they aim to achieve, and the timelines for these goals. They need to share their plans and timelines. Regular updates and clear communication can alleviate doubts and keep the community engaged and supportive. This transparency will also attract new investors who are looking for reliable and promising projects. Developer activity. A thriving ecosystem needs developers building on it. The more developers are involved, the more innovative and useful applications will be created. This will not only enhance the utility of PiCoin but also attract more users and investors. These factors will demonstrate PiNetwork's value. A robust ecosystem, clear roadmap, and active developer community are indicators of a strong and promising project. They show that PiNetwork is not just another cryptocurrency, but a serious contender in the digital currency space. They will give investors confidence. Confidence is a key driver of investment. When investors see a well-planned and actively developed project, they are more likely to invest their money, which in turn drives the value of the coin higher. And that confidence will drive the price of PiCoin higher. As more people invest and use PiCoin, its value will naturally increase. This is the path that PiNetwork needs to follow to reach and surpass the $2 mark. Section 7. PiNetwork's Roadmap, Unveiling the Secrets of the Cosmos. The PiNetwork team understands these challenges. They are working hard to build a robust ecosystem. They have already launched the Pi wallet, allowing users to manage their PiCoin. They are also actively encouraging developers to create Pi apps. The goal is to have a wide range of applications available. This will make PiCoin more useful in everyday life. The more utility PiCoin has, the higher its value will climb. Section 8. Potential Impact of Consensus. 2025. A giant leap for PiNetwork. Consensus 2025 could be a turning point for PiNetwork. A successful presentation by Dr. Kokalis could boost investor confidence. Positive news like exchange listings or major partnerships would send a strong signal. However, it's important to manage expectations. PiNetwork is still young. It takes time to build a successful cryptocurrency. Even if there are no major announcements at Consensus, it doesn't mean Pi is a failure. Section 9. Conclusion: The future of PiNetwork, written in the stars. The future of PiNetwork is full of possibilities. It has the potential to revolutionize the way we think about digital currency. With a passionate community and a dedicated team, PiNetwork is well positioned for success. Will PiCoin hit $2 again? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: PiNetwork is a project to watch. Its journey is just beginning. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll all be using PiCoin among the stars.